So good things happening this year. The Maha movement, from my perspective, the only thing in the Trump administration actually worth the headlines.
It's the only yeah, it makes it worth it that Trump became president again.
Yeah, man.
In my eyes, whatever you say about anything else, at least he brought in RFK, and we're making America healthy again.
It's the one thing I was maybe hoping for out of
Yeah.
all of this, that we can systemically alter our culture and how we approach living in a healthy manner. And to me personally, the grocery store is just so shocking. I mean, it is 90% ultra processed crap.
Oh, it's terrible.
You have like one section of vegetables and fruits, and then another section of like beef and chicken, and then everything else is just processed shit. And then with the beef and stuff, now you can't
Yeah.
even trust it. They're trying to pass off fake meat as real meat.
No.
They're doing very tricky packaging designs, and a lot of information's flowing down the pipe now that Bill Gates is pumping mRNA into livestock
Currently? Like, in
currently.
what livestock?
Cattle and chickens, allegedly.
Yeah, but, like, what brands,
I don't know. I gotta
Gotta
take
find
some
that out.
time this week and do a deep dive on it. I'm under the impression that they staged this BS bird flu scenario in order to kill all these chickens that were in existence, and then all the new ones coming in, they're pumping them with the new bird flu vaccine
Of
that is
course.
mRNA. Exactly. And
Uh,
so now I have this weird feeling that, unbeknownst to all of us, we're probably daily consuming mRNA saturated
Probably.
meats. Look with the chemtrails and shit. They do it for 30 years, and then the UK is like, "Hey, we might start doing this thing called geoengineering. Not sure if you guys have heard about it. We're gonna test it out for a little
Just
while."
a little bit, just a touch. But,
Even
yeah, don't eat McDonald's, I guarantee you all the McDonald's, like, beef and chicken is that Bill Gates owns the food that goes to McDonald's.
He absolutely owns the farms where
The
they make the
farms.
potatoes for the McDonald's
All
fries.
the potatoes.
So, right there, there's something going on with the
Remember that
fries.
article where they, like, had to be degassed?
Yes.
Ugh,
Oh, it's so
don't
gross.
trust Bill Gates, man.
But also, don't eat fast food, people. Stop eating it.
Yeah.
It used to be real food. I understand where you're coming from. When we were kids, they were actually making real food for the most part. Now, I mean, you've seen the guy with the McDonald's bag, 65 days in the bag, looks exactly the
Yeah.
same. The pizza. I mean, it's not just McDonald's, dude. I think it's the Domino's,
Oh, it's all of
Subway,
'em, yeah.
everything, man. Subway has to change their bread because they're using this substance that is used in yoga mat foam,
Wow.
and it's used in the bread at Subway.
I believe it, man. Subway
So
bread's not bread. That's
no,
not
well,
bread.
no, it's yoga mat actually. When you're eating
Yeah,
Subway sandwich, it's a yoga mat sandwich.
it's about the size of a yoga mat too.
It's just, thank God that we have RFK coming through here, because uh when our government took on big tobacco, many of the people involved with big tobacco moved to big agriculture.
Yeah,
And,
and
and they
just
moved
into the food
they
industry.
moved into the food industry. That's why
Yeah.
it's weird how ahead of its time the tobacco episode from The Simpsons is when you look back on it.
So funny.
Way ahead of its
Yeah.
time,
The
though.
tomato with the tobacco.
Yeah, man. But think about how 30 years ago, these tobacco
Uh,
industry individuals just kind of slid on over into the food and agriculture business. And what happened over the last 30 years? Food became poison
Pure
and
poison.
highly addictive.
Wow, good call.
And we have an obesity epidemic in our country. 70% of America is fat, man. I mean, it, it's not hard to connect the dots with this stuff.
Frank, it's because the scale is wrong. They don't understand
Right.
America. Come on, I keep telling you this. The guys I have around, they're always telling me muscle weighs more than fat, and Americans have a lot of muscle. Little bit of fat, mostly muscle.